Hey everybody, I'm Paul at 12voltreview.com, and today we're looking at the Kenwood KDC-255U. It's the 2013 Kenwood CD player. It averages around 99 to 109, depending on where you buy it from. And let's see what's in the box. Got the harness. It's good. Got a remote control. Got some installation screws for certain install kits. Get here. Here's the manual and warranty card. It's good to read all that stuff. Alright, slide this out. Nothing else in the box. Styrofoam. Put that over here. A little protective cover to keep the face from being scratched and everything. And there it is. Let's get it mounted up, and we'll see what the back of it looks like, and then we'll turn her on and see what the front looks like. Alright, we got the back of it. Let's see what we got going on back here. Not too much. We got the FM antenna input. You just plug it in, you catch FM stations. It's a good thing, you know, if you want to listen to radio. You got you a one set of rear / switchable to subwoofer pre-outs. They're like 2.5 volts. And it looks like there's, you know, the fuse and place where the plug plugs into. That's pretty much it for the back of the radio. There's not too much going on. Let's get it turned around and we'll get it powered up. Alright, when you first turn it on, get it all wired up and everything, the first thing it asks you is to cancel demo mode. Yes, do that. What you do is you press the volume button in, and it'll say yes or no. Select yes with the volume button. Just push it straight in, and it'll take you to the standby mode. As you notice, the first thing I notice on this radio when you first turn it on, it's a different color from the usual red that you've seen on the previous radios from Kenwood. That means this one changes colors. All this, the preset buttons, USB and aux input can change, you know, cycle through all kinds of different colors, or you can put on whatever color you like. If you like yellow, red, blue, purple, green, you can set it easily through the menu, the illumination menu inside the volume button. Let's talk about the features on the outside. You got your source button, which cycles through whatever source of music you may have going at the time. We'll stop on the tuner. Got your CD player slot. Slide your CD in, it automatically starts playing. If you switch over to USB aux to tuner and you go back to the CD, it continues playing where you left off originally. You have your eject button, which stays red all the time. You got your USB and your aux input right there on the front with a little door that closes so no dust to get in there when you're not using it. You also got your preset buttons, your channel changer buttons. You also got your little button here you cycle through between your clock or whatever you're looking at. This little magnifying glass is called the search button, but if you're in tuner mode, it'll cycle through to FM1, FM2, FM3, AM, and back to FM1 again. That way you can preset up to 18 FM stations and 6 AM stations. This little menu right here, of course in the tuner mode doesn't do anything, but if you're in the menus, changing stuff, you use this button to back out to the previous menu, all the way back out to whatever you're looking at, tuner, USB, whatever. And you get to the Ipod button here. What this Ipod button does is when you plug your iPhone or iPod into here, by default the radio takes over and you can control all the songs through the radio, you know, by track changing and stuff like that, or using the search to actually search for things instead of switching to FM and AM. The Ipod button, if you had an iPhone or iPod, if you press and hold it down just for a few seconds, it actually goes to a hands mode on it, so that way you can actually physically control your songs from the iPhone or iPod directly. For those, you know, songs a little harder to get to, you can go directly to it on your iPod. This radio also supports Mp3 Wma, you know, for the CDs, and also on the USB. got Pandora, so if you have Pandora on your iPhone or iPod, you can do your Pandora on here. You got your thumbs up, thumbs down, your track force like that. But if you have an Android, this radio does not work the iPod. Sorry. If you have an Android, the Pandora does not work. Only on the iPhones, iPods. Now if you go into the menus while you're doing stuff, if you push it straight in, it's just like a little system menu. You got your audio control, settings, demo mode if you want to go back into it for some reason. Audio control, and in audio control, you go into it. You got your bass, mids, treble, preset EQs, which are like super bass, CD, jazz, natural, flat, whatever. Bass boost if you want to have a little extra thump in your speakers. It don't give you any boom or anything, but it gives you a little bit of mid bass. Loudness, you actually can turn it up, kind of juices up the power on the outputs a little bit. Balance, of course, is left and right. You know, fade to the left, fade to the right. Fader is faded to the front and back, so you can actually fade it to whatever speaker you want. Fader, using fader balance. Detail settings is really volume offset. There's really nothing else you can change in that. So we want to back out of that, and then it goes back to the base level, which it just goes all the way through the menu and starts over at the beginning. All right, we're going to back out. Next thing we're going to do is go into settings, go into here, sync mode. There's 3 sync modes, 1, 2, 3. The first sync mode is auto 1. What that does is, if it's set to auto 1, it'll cycle through the stations to find the next station that it can catch. And auto 2 actually goes instead of going to the station, it goes to your presets. So every time you hit the track up and down button, it goes preset 1, preset 2, preset 3, back and forth. And the last one is manual, where you can go to each individual station one at a time. 93.1, 93.3, so forth. And so you can physically tune into that favorite station that you like. I just leave my own auto. Alright, getting back out of that, the next one is auto memory. If you press and hold it, this radio will automatically go through and find all the stations and automatically preset your first 6 buttons with stations. A lot of times it presets stations you really don't want, but because it catches the next strongest station and programs it. After that is mono set. Never have to worry about that. Clock, of course, you can change your clock in here. And display and key. This is a new feature in this radio, in the KDC-255U. And when you go inside of it, you can do color select. When you go in there, you can actually, turn your volume knob, which is also your enter key and everything else. And you can select whatever color you want by number. And so let's say if you want, color number 13, which ends up being, looks like white. Alright, we'll just select that. The next one is display dimmer. Like if it's like too bright at night, you can just dim it down a little bit. That's all you get right there. And text scroll, if the song is too long, and you can tell it to scroll the rest of it, so you can read the name of it. You only get one line of text. And the next one is key dimmer, which all it does is dim the buttons. So that's all you get. There's no variable thing. You get 2 or 3 levels of it, but other than that, that's it for that menu. Get out, and you go back to sync mode. So that's pretty much in the menu. Change your bass, mid, treble, fader, and balance, all from the audio control, which is in the first line of the menus. But other than that, besides the new feature of color changing, this is fairly nice radio. Like I said, ranges around $90 to $110. Like I said, depends on where you get it from. But make sure you buy from an authorized Kenwood dealer so you can get the full warranty. Okay, that's take care of my out of the box review or overview, however you want to say it, of the Kenwood KDC-255U CD player. Like I said, it does come with variable color control, so you can put on whatever color you like, and get away from that red they used to have. If you want a written review of what I actually think about this radio, you can go to KDC-255U.12voltreview.com and you can just read what I actually think about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and please subscribe.